or not only that, perhaps take this entire thing. However, before that, Waka is gonna get perhaps his sweet revenge, and like he was playing last game, like he was feeling pretty dominant. So right here, opening up
here,
a very, 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 very good combo right there, even if he was not serious death, but it just follows. It just follows. God damn, Waka is such a killer right now.
It was just a larger sear to death, or a longer sear to death, because he dropped it, but then he still didn't take any damage. And here we go again. This is going super one. Oh my god, barely shielding, and so Skyjay gets to live to see another neutral exchange. But Waka is still pushing through. That's what I love about Waka. He is a very aggressive Luigi who does not depend on the grabs. But of course, he's going to take a chance to go for the up Bs and the grabs whenever he does. And Skyjay just gives up his stock right there. That's the second one, from him. And Waka still has yet to lose a single.
I mean, it's looking like Tristuck is looking like a wrap for this first game. At the very least, like, Insura, of course, not the fastest character. So even if Luigi is like well known for having trouble to get in, I think that as far as archetypes go, he has the perfect tools to make sure that Insura is the one that cannot make it in. And of course, Sky is going to have to try to brute force that into him. But first, before we end this first game, we are going to have to see his last edge guard, and it came in the way. Perhaps not an edge guard, but just keeping Skyjay at bay by the ledge with that backer. And Waka has shown quite a few times already that he is very willing to just wait and condition his opponent into falling for such an option. Like we saw that versus Stage, we are seeing it now versus Sky. So yeah, Luigi's backer is quite a fearsome tool, very potent as far as knockback goes. And I'm not gonna lie, that first game was looking old Tijuana, man.
Yes, pretty much. It was not a 3-stock, but still, the stock that Skyjay did take came pretty late. He did have to get a lot of straight hits. No combos, really, or at least not that many. Waka was always finding a way to escape, and this seems to be a lot different for starters. Skyjay already getting some combo throws as well, and keeping this percent even is a pretty big victory, but much like against Stage, he is now finding that he is getting interrupted quite a bit by Waka's plunger especially, and so whenever he goes for an Alolan Whip, you can expect the plungers to stop that, and that's going to be a headache for Skyjay, who usually doesn't depend on that, but he does deal a lot of damage with it.
Oh my god, Waka is even controlling here with the plunger. Like, he knows that Sky likes to go for those jump rates with the Alolan Whip, and so he's just cutting him off. This time, much better DI than the last one. However, the damage is still there, so it's very important, imperative even, that Sky just finds something, and he does get the Gimp, just forcing Waka to go way, way below his zone where he was going to be able to recover, and chaining into the up smash. That is very, very interesting how Sky is willing to react on those punches, because some of those are not guaranteed if you're not very, very tight on your frames. So here Sky is showing the improvements, and he is actually bringing this back. I love that, not actually following through with the Alolan Whip just to make sure that he gets the position.
Yes, he wants to put Waka off stage. I love it when he goes for that. That just shows you the creativity of certain Incineroar mains like Skyjay, who know when to interrupt their own moves. But this is coming really close to an end to his stock. But Waka doesn't capitalize off of that second up B. This one will do it though from center stage. And really, it's looking a lot better for Skyjay, but I still think that Waka seems to be a bit better at pushing his advantage state. Skyjay, though, whenever he gets the ledge control, that's where he really is showing his skill. Look at this. It's so hard for Waka to get on stage when Skyjay is there guarding.
I mean, he is still in that same position. Waka managing to sneak through. The Darkest Lariat only covering the roll behind, and I think that Sky was smelling. He had the whiff on that roll, but not being able just yet to take that stop. Waka ever so present with those Cyclones, and the next grab could be it, but this position very precarious for Incineroar. So the cross chop going from that upper angle, and finally Sky bringing Waka into his last stock. At least he's out of the percent where the Zero to Death could come into play. However, Like, he's not out of the woods just yet because we've seen Waka does not depend on that sort of punish, and exactly that is the reason why.
And look at Manny, He's like, yes, rooting for his friend. He knows that Waka can make it to Grand Finals, and he's just one game away. Skyjay has made it real far, and he can still bring this one back as well. So don't count him out just yet. But the Puebla Warrior is the last hope for every other region. This is looking like Tijuana's game, but now is when everything he learned has to be applied. Now is when he brings out all those revenges and he has yet to hit in the set, because really he hasn't hit that many revenges as far as I'm counting. And of course, Waka is giving him some tools for that. I mean, if he hits the plunger, you know, if he gets the hitbox, he can revenge that. He can revenge the fireballs. There are many, many things he can do with it. But now Waka seems to be doing a better job at baiting those revenges and then punishing them.
Oh my
God!
Oh no! Oh no! That is not the start that you wanted to see if you are a Skyjay fan. However, everybody in Tijuana, I think, is popping off for that. Just Waka looking incredible. Finally, I thought Sky was almost getting that, and he is going for the trade and revenge into the fair. Of course, the guaranteed confirmed, and there by the ledge. That stuff was way past its bedtime. But here, is he gonna go out? He finally trades. Like, we've seen a lot of players now are starting to punish Sky in that second part of the cross chop. Even though it does have a hitbox, it leaves Insur very vulnerable to like hitboxes that are hitting from above. So like that could still happen. And Waka ever so present with those cyclones again. He's even positioning like perfectly to try and punish the recovery from Sky while thinking of the way that he's gonna put him off stage yet again.
But Skyjay, oh my god, I was just about to say how smart he was by doing a phantom footstool on the hitboxes of the Cyclone, and then he gets hit by a freaking misfire. That's the 6th one today for Waka, and careful, no, that was a completely accidental air dodge. I mean, the angle wasn't the correct one to hold on to the edge, and so we're back to even, but is Waka gonna end it real quick right here?
Man.
He won't, but he is still chasing Skyjay, so he gets a lot of percentage out of that, and he angles the forward smash in hopes of getting a 2-frame, doesn't get it, but still, the advantage state, man. The advantage state from Waka is amazing, Roy, and he's going to end it right here. No, he won't! Amazing day from Skyjay. He's still getting chased, though. Dude, he can still steal this.
He very well could, but that frame 1 invincible move coming in clutch for Waka, though Sky hasn't managed to make his situation much better and very, very far away from the ledges right there. Sky, this is your last chance. The revenge misses, but the up smash finds his mark. And a very, very strong Waka is gonna come to play versus Spargo. All Tijuana Grand Finals here at Abierto Ciudad Victoria, but congrats also